If you really want to get an edge from others, you definitely need to understand the graph editor tool, because it just not only helps you to make the animation smooth, but also it gives you the full access, the full control on the acceleration and the velocity that will help you to create professional animation, professional motion in the animation. And that is very important. So let's get started. So these are the two animations. First is by using the graph editor tool, and the second one is by using the linear keyframe. So you can see the difference very clearly. Now let me just show you how you can understand this graph editor stuff. Okay, if you want to open the graph editor tool, you can click over here. That will open the graph editor tool. But right now you cannot see anything because we have not selected any keyframe. So select the keyframe that you want to smooth the keyframes. Okay, and now click over here and make sure that you are working on value graph, not speed graph. So by default it is on value graph. So just left click on this and make sure that you are on this speed graph. Okay, so now you can see I have adjusted this, but by default it looks something like this, not like this. It looks something like, you can say this. This is the linear keyframe. Okay, let me just show you how it works. So first what you have to do is just click all of the this point is the keyframes. Okay, and then hit F9. That will smooth the keyframes. So now let's just understand the height. This height will show the speed, and if I drag the mouse right over here, you can see also it is 381, and if I drag the mouse right over here, this line, this shows 1800. So you can clearly see the height shows the speed. So if you click this will select the keyframe. Okay, and this angle, if you make this much far from this, then it will make the curviness to this, okay, closer to the next keyframe. And if you make this closer, this will make the height much faster in that keyframe. Okay, you just have to use this a little bit. That way you understand this. If you think that you can learn just by watching this video, that doesn't work. You have to practice. Okay, and now click on this. If you drag this, that will click this and make this faster. This will make this closer to this keyframe. Okay, and same thing we can, let me show you what is happening. So right now you can see the speed is much faster in the beginning, and by time it hit on the next keyframe, it getting slower, and at this point of time it almost stopped. So this is something like this. But now the returning time, this doesn't follow the same rhythm of this. This one is age, this one is custom graph editor. So for making the same, now click on this and make this handle closer to this. Remember I told you that the closer this handle will get, the higher the height become on that keyframe. Okay, you just have to use this yourself. That is the only way you can understand this in a much deeper way. Okay, so now I have dragged this as well, and now you can see it animates something like that. So now you have seen this. Now if I want the animation to be much faster in the midpoint, so what I can do is I can click on all of the keyframe, hit F9. That will make this aged and default. And now if I click on over here, so I want the speed to be much faster in the midpoint. So for that, just click on this and make the handle closer to this. Remember I've told you, the closer the handle, the faster the animation is, the faster the height is, and the height determines the speed. Okay, and now drag this closer to this. So you can see in the beginning the speed is very low, but right now when it touches this snaps like a, what I can say, pan of cake. And now click on this as well and make this closer to this and make this closer to this as well. So now right now you can see the animation is very fast in the midpoint. Same if you want to make the animation to be much faster in the midpoint of the both in between keyframes, then you can make this, click over this and make this something like that. Okay, and click on this, hit F9 to make this default and make this something like that, closer to this, and this one closer to this. Okay, right now you can see in the middle section of the in between keyframes, the speed is much faster. Okay, so if you have watched the video completely, then thanks a lot. I hope you learned something new from this video. If yes, then make sure that you like, and also you can comment whatever topic that you want. On that I make a tutorial on. Also, consider subscribing because I'm just starting out and it's free, then do that, and I will see you in the next video.